Today is all about the breath, as I'm sure you all know already, because that's what you signed up for. We are going to do a lot less talking today than we did in the breath workshop last week. So that was very much around the science of the breath. Today is more about the doing. So find yourself somewhere comfortable, whether that be in a comfortable seat. It doesn't necessarily have to be on the floor. If you want to sit in a chair, that's absolutely fine. If you are more comfortable laid, then obviously feel free to lay down. I want you to be as comfortable as possible for this practice. Obviously make sure you're nice and warm, because we will be sat for the next 25 minutes, half an hour. So as much as the breath will continue to warm the body, obviously we don't want to get too cold whilst we're practicing. And we'll just start with some breath awareness. So if you're comfortable to do so, just gently close your eyes and just notice where your breath is today. Notice whether the breath is in your chest or your belly, or a mix of the both. Notice how the breath moves your ribs on the inhale and the exhale. Notice the length of the breath and whether the inhale is the same length as the exhale or whether they differ. Noticing the temperature of the breath as it enters the body and how that temperature changes as the breath exits the body. Allow your breath to flow in and out in its own unique, natural rhythm. Watching the breath flow in and out of the body as it gently moves the belly, the ribs, and the chest. Expanding with each inhale and softening with each exhale. Trying to make that breath as smooth as possible. Smooth and even on the inhale into your belly, your ribs, and your chest, expanding. And then smooth exhale, chest, ribs, belly, softening. Smooth inhale, belly, ribs, chest, expanding. Smooth exhale, chest, ribs, belly, softening. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest, expanding. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly, softening. Feel your breath in your body. Feel the breath slowing down. Feel the heart rate slowing down. And feel a sense of relaxation with every single exhale. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest, expanding. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly, softening. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest, expanding. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly, softening. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest, expanding. Exhale, ribs, chest, belly, softening. Notice how your breath has slowed down. Notice how your heart rate has slowed down. And feel that sense of calm on every single exhale. Excellent. Let the breath come back to its normal rhythm. Flutter your eyes open. And I think the next practice we'll do, most of you will be familiar with anyway. It's called block breath. So with block breath, we inhale for the count of 4. We hold the breath in the body for the count of 4. We exhale for the count of 4. Then we hold the breath out the body for the count of 4. So it really allows the oxygen to get into your bloodstream. So it has a really, really calming effect on the rest and digest system. So make sure you're nice and comfortable. Have your hands wherever is comfortable for you, whether they're in your lap or hands on your knees, either palms down or palms up. Relax the shoulders down your back, and the back wants to be nice and long. So you'll notice I'm sat on a cushion because my hips are quite tight, so it just allows me to keep my back nice and long. So just take a couple of breaths just to prepare in your normal rhythm. And then let's begin. So inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. And then just let that breath come back to its normal ebb and flow. Don't worry if you feel a little bit dizzy. Sometimes when we're doing a breathing technique like that for quite some time, that was almost 5 minutes of block breath, because we're not used to having that much oxygen in the body, it can just make us feel a little bit overwhelmed. So just let that feeling go and let the breath come back to normal, and it will pass very, very quickly. The next one is about smooth breath. So really thinking about breathing into the ribs, breathing into the chest, and keeping the collarbones completely relaxed as we completely fill the lungs up. So as the lungs fill and expand, it obviously pushes our belly out, it pushes our ribs out to the side, and it also expands our chest from front to back. Because we spend a lot of time breathing up in our chest, we tend to breathe with our shoulders and breathe with our collarbones, which actually causes more stress than it does allowing us to rest and digest. So really think in this one about keeping the shoulders and the neck completely relaxed and really breathing down deep into the belly and the ribs instead. So we're just going to be breathing in and out of the body, not necessarily to any particular rhythm other than your own natural rhythm, but really focusing on sending the breath to those different parts. So start with your hands on your belly. And as we inhale, really try and expand that inhale into the belly. So you feel your hands being filled with your belly. And then as you exhale, allow the belly to soften. So inhale, really expand into that belly. Allow the belly to poke out. I'm giving you permission today for the belly to poke out. And then as you exhale, allow that belly to soften. Really inhale, expanding that belly. Expanding the belly into the hands. And then exhale, allow that belly to soften back in. Inhale, really expand into the belly. And then exhale, allow the belly to soften. 2 more into the belly. Really inhaling, expanding that belly, expanding our lungs so it pushes our belly out. And then exhale, allow it to soften. And the last one, deepest breath you've taken all day. Really inhale, allow that belly to expand. And then exhale, allow the belly to soften. Excellent. Then taking your hands to your ribs. This time we really want to think about the ribs expanding outwards into the sides. This one you can do with like a belt wrapped around you or a scarf to really feel the expansion the whole way around as well. But for today, we'll just use our hands. So as we inhale, we really want to feel that rib cage expand out to the sides. So really big inhale, really expanding those ribs, and then exhale, let those muscles contract and let those ribs come back towards one another. So inhale, really expand into the ribs. And then exhale, let them contract towards one another. Inhale, really expand. Exhale, let them contract. 3 more. Inhale, really expand. And then exhale, let them contract. Inhale, expand. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Excellent. So this last one, bringing our hands to our collarbones. The idea of this one is we remember how it felt breathing into the hands on the belly. We remember how it felt expanding the ribs out to the side into our hands. And here we're just keeping the hands on the collarbones to encourage them to stay relaxed. So we need the shoulders to stay still, the collarbones to stay still, but you may well feel your chest moving forwards into your hands as we're sat here. So this time, really inhale deeply into the belly, the ribs, the chest, and then exhale really smoothly, allowing the chest to fall, the ribs to contract, the belly to soften. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest, and then exhale, allow chest, ribs, belly to soften. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest, and then allow everything to soften, chest, ribs, belly. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest, and then exhale, chest, ribs, belly, soften. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest, and then exhale, chest, ribs, belly, soften. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest, and then exhale, allow everything to soften. Good, let the hands come back into the lap. Because we've now awoken all of the different parts of our breathing apparatus, for want of a better phrase, we're going to do a breath now that really concentrates on the inhale, holding, and then the exhale. And it's a breath that's really, really designed to help expand the capacity of the lungs in a very, very natural way, but also can help us feel a lot less anxious if we're having a moment of anxiousness. So this one, we needed to be warmed up for it because it's a much longer count. We will breathe in for 4. We'll then hold the breath for a count of 7, and then try to exhale really, really smoothly and slowly for a count of 8. So make yourself really comfortable. If you want to be laid down, then lay down. And we're going to do a few rounds of this, so make sure you're really comfortable, shoulders down the back. And as we're breathing in, it's quite a quick inhale, so try and think about getting the maximum amount of air in over those 4 counts, and then we'll move through the holding and the exhaling. So a big inhale together to prepare, and an exhale, then in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, out, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, out, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Let the breath come back to normal. And keeping the eyes closed, we'll finish with a breathing meditation. Make sure that you're nice and comfortable. If at this point you'd like to lay down, then feel free to lay down. If you'd rather stay seated, then just make sure you're in a really comfortable position. So just start by focusing on the breath. Focusing on the ebb and flow of your natural, unique breath. Focus on the physical sensation of breathing, which is always there, whether you are conscious of it or not. Throughout the practice, you might find yourself caught up with thoughts or emotions or sounds around you. Wherever your mind goes, that's perfectly natural. And when you realize that you've wandered, just to bring the mind back again to your next breath. Even if you find yourself distracted throughout the entire time, but you can come back to that breath maybe even just once, then that's really good. So if your eyes aren't closed already, close them. Or if you're not comfortable closing your eyes, then just softly gaze at a point somewhere just in front of you. And then notice again the rising and falling of the belly, the ribs, and the chest as you breathe. Notice the air moving in and out through your nose or through your mouth. And with each breath, bring your intention to the sensation of your breathing. Maybe even mentally noting to yourself, inhaling, exhaling, breathing in, breathing out. Over and over again, you will probably get distracted by your thoughts or by feelings. That's completely normal. Our brain never stops. There's no need to block or eliminate any of that thinking. Just observe it for what it is in this moment. Not giving yourself a hard time or expecting anything different. When you discover your attention has wandered, notice where it went. Observe what distracted you. And then come back to inhaling, exhaling, breathing in, breathing out. Practice taking a pause before making any physical adjustments, such as moving your body or scratching an itch. Take a pause with intention. If you still need to scratch that itch, do it at a moment you choose, allowing space between what you experience and what you choose to do. Taking a breath before you respond can be helpful on and off the yoga mat. You might find your mind is very open to focusing on the breath today, or you might find that it is wandering constantly, caught up in a whirlwind of thoughts. Wherever you're at, that is totally normal, and every day will be different. One day will be different than the next. Instead of wrestling with those differences or engaging with those crazy thoughts, practice observing. Notice where your attention has been. Take a pause and return to the sensation of the breath. Let go of any sense of trying to make something happen. For these few minutes that you gave yourself today, create an opportunity not to plan or to fix whatever else is your habit. Exert enough effort just to sustain this breathing practice. No mental strain, no attachment, no judging of yourself. Seek balance in this way. And if you find yourself dreaming and off in a fantasy, just devote a little extra effort back to the breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhaling, exhaling. Sitting and paying attention as best as you can to the breath. That's all there really is to it. Inhaling, exhaling, breathing in, breathing out. Taking the awareness away from the breath now. Notice any sounds around you in your immediate environment, whilst also noticing how your body feels right this moment. Notice your thoughts, your emotions, and just take one more pause before taking that next breath and fluttering your eyes back open. Thank you for coming and spending half an hour with me this lunchtime, focusing on the breath. I hope you are all feeling refreshed and calm and relaxed.